He's looking to spend between $3 to $5 million and build a Richard Mille collection. So got a few things out right now.
Mille, Daytona, factory set bezel.
Wow.
Nothing crazy or anything like that.
You are giving away a Richard Mille.
What are y'all giving away?
A Richard Mille. RM10, RM5 I think.
RM10 I think.
Yeah, RM10.
Y'all actually are giving that away?
Yeah,
million
we hit a million, so, yeah.
You know, I'm a subscriber.
Just a Mille Daytona factory set bezel.
Wow.
Nothing crazy or anything like that.
It's nice.
No, it is nice. It's not. It's nice.
Thank you, Tyler. Almost 1,000. It's nice.
Alright guys, what's going on? So I'm just checking in here. Today is Tuesday. It is towards the end of the day and it's been crazy hectic here, but I didn't want to jump in and give you guys a little bit of an update for what's been going on and talk about a very special piece that's sitting on my desk today that I'm really excited to talk to you guys about. So recently I've been on a little bit of a Daytona kick. Actually just been studying them and learning a little bit more about the more special Daytonas and Rolexes in general. So I actually was studying a lot and I ended up picking up this piece for myself. This is going to be the white gold Meteorite dial Daytona. So what happened here was I saw the new style Meteorites and of course everyone loves them, they look incredible, but I noticed that the pricing for them was insane. I mean, these watches are trading on basically close to $300,000. On Oysterflex it's trading closer to $220,000, $230,000. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I went back in time, like I like to do sometimes, and just see what they used to do for Meteorite, and I came across this guy. So this white gold Meteorite Daytona, really beautiful watch, price point in the mid 80s. Obviously $200,000 discount to the new style one. There is a few differences, obviously a little bit of a different Meteorite on the dial, the red hands inside, as well as the short buckle on the back. Overall though, for $200,000 difference, this to me is like bar none, looks beautiful. I'm gonna continue to study these older Daytonas and older day dates and things that are very rare from Rolex. I like to dig a little bit into them and you know, sort of inform myself when possible so that I'm able to understand a new market, which we are trying to understand. So as soon as I get any more updates on anything like that, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, definitely start checking out these older Daytonas, guys. These things are ridiculous. I mean, the price point is great, really collectible, really cool watches, and I don't know, they just talk to you. Like this Meteorite has stayed on my wrist for the past 10 days nonstop. Moving right along, we actually have a very special Daytona that many of you guys either have probably not seen, never heard of, or when I tell you all about it, you're gonna be like, there's just no way, it makes no sense. We have actually a yellow gold, green dial, factory set bezel Daytona. So we just picked this up for a very special client. You're going to be seeing him wearing it. Really excited for him to pick it up. Absolutely stunning watch. Have not stopped staring at it all day. Absolutely crazy. So on my search to start studying these older Daytonas, I want to look at production numbers or rough estimates of production numbers, comparing them to modern pieces. So for instance, there is a few other Daytonas that are in this class that have factory set dials or bezels. These older Daytonas that are full size. And when I came across this one, everything just like the stars aligned and it started to make just so much sense to me, but not any sense for the market. So when you compare this to a modern Daytona, you're gonna be thinking about the Rolex, maybe the full pave rainbow, or the partial pave rainbow, or the normal rainbow that are gonna be trading at $6, $8, $1 million, crazy, absolutely big numbers. Then I started to see these guys and I saw them in like, you know, the 400, 500 range. Makes no sense to me. Watch is probably 10 times rarer than a rainbow, not in production anymore. And there's a few other pieces that are in this class of, you know, factory set Daytona or old style Daytona or discontinued very rare Daytonas, which will pop up a few on the screen over here. Definitely check these guys out, guys. Definitely check these guys out. It's crazy to see, you know, their price point compared to the modern Rolexes, even though this is pretty modern, but you get my point. Really crazy watch, really excited to deliver it to my client and really happy to have it in the office. Definitely go back and check these guys out if you guys get a chance.
So which one? What's wrong with the prices? What are the watches you have with like the rubber bands?
These are the ones that we would have for the rubber bands, and we also have some standard Royals too with the rubber bands if you want to see.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, you need to have the leather straps. I can put a rubber on it too.
Yeah, I think it's the one you were telling me about.
In all honesty though, factory diamond.
And that one's with a box.
This one had no papers.
There's no papers on that one yet.
That factory diamond is
That saves you some money.
$59.90, $57.19.
No, I just work here in Miami.
Feel free to try it on, by the way.
Your wrist is bigger, so offshore's be different for you. Offshore's like good on you.
Yeah. You trying to hit on me or something?
Bro, you're sus. I just don't like offshores because they're so big.
You can't look
that
at
was
it as
fire.
just a puzzle. I'm not talking about telling you facts. You can't look at it as
Let's see what Macy
you
thinks.
just can't get that.
That you can sell on the rose gold.
It's like a rainbow
Yeah,
is
man.
going for $900K.
Bro, you need to see my fucking chocolate face I just got. It's like brand new and shit.
You can't look
We
at
have one actually.
That's a different animal.
Y'all probably have everything under the sun that no one's ever seen, to be honest.
I'll show you
but-
some crazy stuff too after.
Okay. I love this kid, bro. He's the reason how I found my wife, so
Really?
for real.
I'll matchmake you.
Yeah.
He kind of low key is, not gonna front.
What do you think about it on the wrist?
I'm not gonna lie. Looks good, feels good.
Yeah, one second.
Can you just take pictures of the ones and some of the RMs you got? Just take a picture, text a number, take a picture. Because he's the kind of guy that if he likes something, he'll send a wire to y'all right now, ASAP, and just fucking tell me bring it in on a plane tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll send them all to him today. Once we're done.
Because the thing about it is, in Texas, we don't have this much of a option
What?
or widespread variety.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the RMs, no one buys RMs from anyone in Texas because we don't know if it's real. We don't know enough about RMs to know if it's real or not. So
we always have a claim guarantee.
Exactly.
Yep. So you want me to get you set up with the AP?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I think so. Man, is that factory?
Yeah, factory set.
But all this factory?
Everything in this case except for these two bezels are aftermarket. But the rest of it's factory. This is a factory.
This is mad. This is the one you took a picture of?
Yeah, 1 of 10 in the world.
That's crazy. That's
It's on the
crazy.
tennis
Yeah,
chain.
feel free.
Weren't you talking about a giveaway with this one?
Yeah.
Huh?
Weren't you talking about a giveaway? One of you always talking about a giveaway? Because I started looking at the channel.
Hi, AP. You are giving away a Richard Mille.
What are y'all giving away?
A Richard Mille. RM10, RM5, I think.
Arm 10, I think.
Yeah,
Y'all
RM10.
actually are giving that away?
Yeah,
Add millions
when we hit a million,
subscribers,
yeah.
That's mad. So Tyler just
You want skipped in a boss.
just let him know that, you know, I'm a subscriber. They feel like giving it away, man. That's mad.
You can try it on if you want.
Oh, man, there's some things I just don't try on. You know, if I can't
Weighs
buy
like-
it, I'm
weighs
not
like
gonna try
nothing,
it on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Absolutely
it feels
nothing.
feels like nothing.
Made out of NTPT, which is like a proprietary carbon material. It's like layers and layers and layers of carbon.
That one is with.
This one is 615.
615?
Yes.
Keeping that
615.
and that's the one.
Man,
30.8 cross.
that's crazy.
Super nice.
It looks like 615.
Yeah.
30.8.
Man,
This one's also factory set, which is crazy. Fully
Those are the ones you were
factory
looking
that's
for?
crazy.
They were in the bag, right?
Hi, Tyler.
In the bag?
I'll see you later. Oh shit! Nah, this is crazy.
set. Crazy piece.
This is insane.
It's a goal right
You know our
there.
customer?
This is-
he put,
this is something you work
two of
up
them
to.
together,
Exactly.
he was gonna make
This is not Black Panther, right? Or is it Black
So
Panther?
what? No, it's not the Black Panther, but it's the same model. That's why the case looks similar. It's called the Royal Oak concept. So that's like all the crazy like things that AP comes up with that they didn't think would work on the classic model, but on this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a super big wood wash. What else here is pretty crazy? This is crazy, Asia edition. Only 50 of these in the world.
I'll never wear something like that. It's
No?
too loud.
Too loud.
It's for people like Tyler.
This isn't too loud.
That's still classy though.
I see.
That's still classy, bro.
Nah, this seems like a Tyler watch right here.
No, it is not. This is a Tyler watch. What are y'all talking
This one?
about? Yes, bro.
This is me right there. That's what I get.
But then you have to bring the back to home.
I have the Mancini, the 30, the 6702, and the factory set Bubba in New York. I said, I'm going to send you a picture of 4 on one piece of paper and 1 on the other piece of paper. I'm telling you honestly that it's impossible to get them all in the one spot. I said, if you want, you can send me a $200K deposit, which is nothing on the deal, and I'll get all of them together. I'll buy the 29 and we'll rock and roll. He says, I can't do that. He's not allowed to release funds until all 5 of them are on a piece of paper. So I told him that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life. We have all the pictures. We have everything ready. Why don't you talk to the client? He said the client only wants to buy them if all 5 of them are on a piece of paper. Makes no sense. So
I had the same problem. I told you from the beginning. I explained your situation. It's the same thing. I said, bro, if I have 5 in stock, is the one thing. I said, give me 100,000 deposit.
he won't even do that.
I said, no, I'll own all fucking 5 of them. I'll buy it, and you have to go the fucking picture. You don't pick it up, I own the deposit.
So this type of stuff just happens sometimes. Got a call from a guy, wanted to buy 5 RMs. It was almost a $2 million deal and very tough to deal with situation. Unfortunately, we are still working on that deal to this day. Long story short, customer, $2 million, wire ready to get this deal done, wants all 5 of the RMs on a single piece of paper together with the date and my name written on the piece of paper for him to send a deposit to do the deal. I explained to him we only have 4 of the 5 watches. In order for me to get that 5th piece of the puzzle, I'm gonna need a deposit because I have to go out and buy the watch. We've never done business with this guy, and unfortunately just was not working. Didn't want to send a deposit, didn't want to, you know, do 4 watches one time and then the 5th one separately. Wanted to do all 5 one shot, finish it up. Very tough to get it done. Unfortunately, still working on it to this day, which it's almost been a week now. So let's see how that ends up. I'll keep you guys up to date.
He goes, no, you have to get it. Let me send the picture. I said, my man, you'll go fuck yourself, I said. I know, it's very difficult and annoying piece of shit, bro.
I don't understand though. And do you know what I told him? I said, okay, let's do this. Let's do a deal for 4 of them that are ready. After we do that, then we'll do the 29 so that you feel comfortable. He said, I can't do that. I said, why not? I said, then let's do 1 at a time. Let's do the 29 first, get it done, and then do all 4 the next. He says, I can't do it. And there was a pusher on it?
There was no pusher on it. I checked the picture. So that means he fucked it up, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how this keeps getting broken. Like, I don't know how the chain of command is broken somehow. All right, well.
But like, there's no way I damaged it. Like, I didn't even put it on my table.
No, I don't think you damaged it, but we can't prove that the watch came broken. That's the problem.
Yeah, but I have a picture of it, like right when we got it.
Doesn't matter. It passed from Ray to you, so anything could have happened. Ray could have dropped it. It could have.
Yeah.
As soon as you get something, you take a picture of it so that we have the stuff, you know, which is not your fault. But I've told.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was asking Ray. I was like, we didn't give it to you today, but no, we didn't.
All right.
When
Well,
it came into the office and had a pusher?
No.
they can't prove it.
I mean, I can't prove it, but I gave it to Patrick right after it came in the office, and I looked at the picture and
So you put it in incoming after Patrick?
I didn't put it incoming at all.
No, Ray picked up the watch from him and then didn't take a picture of it and gave it to Ethan. Ethan took a picture for the watchmaker, so anything could have happened on the way. Yeah. On the way. Slipping through the cracks. So sometimes what happens here is some things will slip through the cracks, and unfortunately this was a situation where we did not have the correct photography and the chain of command for our watch was broken. Watch went out to a customer, ended up that it was broken, came back here. I knew for certain it was not broken, but I was not able to prove it because a couple of guys at the office, not gonna say any names, made a few mistakes, forgot to take some pictures of the watch, document it correctly, and we take that L. Happens sometimes, but not gonna happen again.
Dang, what? But look at the hardware on this shit.
All right guys, so as many of you guys have known that have been following the channel for a while, you can probably tell that I have a favorite brand, which is going to be Chrome Hearts. Shout out to my boy George at Chrome Hearts. We're gonna pop up his Instagram here on the screen. Absolute legend, always takes care of me, always gets me amazing stuff and gives me great advice. I'm a huge fan of the brand. Everyone has their own style and what they like. That's what I like at the moment. Although things, you know, in fashion and style, at least for me, do change over time. I mean, definitely 5-10 years ago, I was wearing much different stuff than I am today. This is my style now. It is what I like, and a lot of the guys at the office like it as well. And at the end of the day, you gotta get what you like, right? All right, guys, so as you guys know, in our last video, we did mention that we're gonna be giving away 10 merch packs. So I'm gonna go through right now and hand pick some guys and girls who are gonna be getting some merch packs from us. So I'm gonna drop down below to the comments, see what we got cooking in there and see what's up. And let's pick out some winners. We got here. All right, so this was our last video, guys. He bought his first Richard Mille, and we give away 3 full set meta cards and 10 merch packs. So let's hop right in, let's see what we can do. Just quick reading through them. Let's see what we got over here. Uplifting your family. That's very Sean. All right, so first one, we're gonna be a little bit biased. I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, Cohen, or Cone. You're gonna be winning our first merch pack here. Honestly, I wanna give this guy a merch pack just because he did have a great question in the video that got a lot of thumbs up. So, P. Monterosa, you are gonna be winning a merch pack as well. Kevin McMillan, you're gonna be winning a merch pack here. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do Michael T and Kevin. You guys are both gonna be winning a merch pack. This is what I like to see. This is awesome. Happy for all the winners. Tells us keep doing your thing and loves watching our videos. Mario Angelica, you're gonna be winning a merch pack as well. Abir Santer, sorry guys if I'm butchering these names, you're gonna be winning a merch pack as well. Robert Quinlan, the content is only getting better. Thank you, brother, we really appreciate it. Let us know if you have any constructive criticism. Johnny Tahandi, supporter from the jump, keep up the great work and only bigger and better to come. You're winning a merch pack, my brother, congratulations. Ryan, get me merched up, merch pack winner right here. And then I saw one up here that I really want to find. R, so your name is R, merch pack, yo, my man. You're gonna be winning a merch pack as well. So the one thing that we would like for you to do is message us on Instagram. Let us know that you did win the merch pack, and then we're gonna ask for a form of proof to see that you were the correct commenter from the YouTube video. So be prepared for that. Thank you guys. As always, continue to follow us, like and subscribe. We're gonna be doing stuff like this all the time.
Hey Sean, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
First, what's going on here?
So, funny you ask. So I actually just got a call probably 45 minutes or an hour ago, and one of my customers ultimately ended up giving us some exciting news for us and for him. So one of my customers sold this company a couple months back. He is in the process now of closing on everything and getting paid out, so I'm super excited for him. Congratulations, you know who you are out there. And he called me and said, look, you know, this is an amazing time in my life. I want to put together, you know, that collection that I've been wanting to put together for a long time. He's looking to spend between $3 to $5 million and build a Richard Mille collection. So got a few things out right now. I'm walking him through a few of the options that we have in stock and just explaining him the sizes and the materials and, you know, helping him understand the pricing and everything that comes with Richard Mille. However, I did, you know, talk to him about a few things. I said, look, you know, we love RM here. We're huge RM guys. Definitely a great brand. Honestly, one of the only brands that as of right now is staying very stable and trending up very well. However, it is important when you're spending this much money in a single brand, right, to consider diversity. So definitely, if you are going to be, you know, going out there and setting a budget this big for, you know, a few watches, you have the option to have a lot of diversity. So I said to him, you know, let's look through a few options. I got a bunch of RMs out. I've got some big boy APs out. I got a big boy Rolex out, and I'm just showing him options just so he knows what's in the market and so that he can understand, you know, what we have available and what we can provide for him. Whenever someone does hit me up and wants to deploy this much capital into one deal, I try my hardest, like I said, to, you know, sort of get that diversity in there, whether it be, you know, another brand or get one rose gold piece and one TPT piece and one ceramic piece, just so that he has a well-rounded collection and also so that his investment is protected. But funny that you asked me that, because I wanted to start talking about something else that has been on my mind for a little bit and something that I'm very interested to talk to you guys about, and it is going to be independent brands. So as you guys know, seeing my watch collection, seeing what I wear sometimes, I do like those little bit more, you know, oddball watches, stuff that you don't really see every single day. being that, you know, I've seen so many of these, I would say, mainstream watches for a few years now, I do like to look into other watch brands and see what they have to offer. At this point in, you know, my personal collection, I'm starting to appreciate not just hype, but also, you know, that those boutique and independent watchmakers that, you know, are ultimately very special and very intricate parts of the watch community. So recently I just picked up, actually 2 days ago, I picked up my first work, which is going to be going to the personal collection. Beautiful piece. So this is the UR105 Kryptonite. It's limited of 50 pieces in the world. I'm gonna give you guys a little peek at the back of it. Absolutely beautiful. Check this out. So not something you're gonna see every day, not very conventional, but something that's near and dear to me. So like I said, whenever I am pitching, you know, a big collection like this to a customer, I like to show them everything. You know, there is going to be pieces that are a little bit off of the beaten path that maybe you want to take a look at, for instance, like work. Or I even showed them a watch that I'm sure you guys know how much I love, which is going to be an FP Journe Elegante in Untitled. When you're deploying this much capital and you can throw a piece like this in there at not, you know, too crazy of a price point, definitely should be a consideration. But while we're talking about this, let me just jump into independence as a whole. So what I've been noticing recently in the, you know, consumer buying aspect of watches is that a lot of customers are looking to be different, whether it's their strap, whether it's a material, whether it's a color, whether it's a brand. They really are trying to be different and set themselves apart from everyone else. I'm actually not 100% sure where this stems from. I think it probably has to do with the new generation of people who are interested in, like, you know, NFTs and things of that nature that do set you apart and set that sort of status for you, whether it be online or in person. People want to be different. People want to have collectible stuff, and they want to have stuff that's going to last for a long time. And like I said, it's going to set them apart from all their other friends or competition or people out there. One cool thing about independent brands is that they really do take a lot of pride in their watchmaking. They take their time to put things together. Every single piece of these independent brands watches is very intricate and complex, and they do things that I would say mainstream brands honestly can't do, right? So they're stepping way outside of the box. They're definitely doing things that I would say 90% of watchmakers are not going to be able to do at all without, you know, jeopardizing potentially their brand. And they're able to make it, you know, a part of their brand and say, hey, this is what makes us us, which is cool. So definitely, in my opinion, independent brands up next. Don't be scared to look at the MB&Fs. Don't be scared to look at the Works, at the FP Journes, even some of the other more, you know, Debethune, other watchmakers that are providing quality watches at not so crazy price points today, but could do very well in the future. Just to give you an example, I mean, you can pick up Works, sometimes discounted from MSRP, sometimes barely over MSRP, and at the end of the day, it's a very well-made brand, something that I've been looking for a long time, and I'm very excited to pick up. So definitely take that into consideration. I think independent brands are going to be very big in the future, going to do very well, and you know, can't hurt in a collection. Besides that, you know, I just looked down and I realized there's, you know, probably $5 million of I would say mainstream brands, Richard Mille and AP, and a very special Rolex here, but definitely don't be scared of these guys. All right, guys, what's going on? We are checking in here tonight after hours at the office, and I wanted to do something that I actually really enjoy doing, which is going through the YouTube comments and responding to a few of you guys out there that either put funny or interesting or constructive comments down below on our YouTube videos, and just let you know our responses. And we're gonna jump right in with the first one. So the first one is, Sean is a legend for doing that game of rock, paper, scissors. So as you guys saw in the last video, I did a little bit of rock, paper, scissors action with one of our customers for a $1,000 spread on a watch, which I ended up winning. Undefeated in rock, paper, scissors, by the way. Come at me if you want to play rock, paper, scissors. No, I'm kidding. But another comment follow-up to that was, so this was actually something that I saw in the video, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, wow, people really aren't going to understand what happened here. So I just want to let you guys know. It says, Deshaun realized that he had no upside on the rock, paper, scissors. His top offer was 43, so if he lost, he pays 1K extra, but if he won, he still only paid his prior highest offer. Okay, guys, so in this situation where we're playing rock, paper, scissors, me and Max, he's a good friend of mine. We've done a lot of business together, and to be honest with you, I really want to actually pay around 42 for that watch. I'd offered Max a little bit more just because of our relationship. At the end of the day, I decided, hey, what the heck, if it's 43 or 44K, If you know we're not going to make anything on the watch, it's okay. He's a good friend of ours, and it happens from time to time. Sometimes to accommodate a trade, you have to do things that you normally wouldn't do. So we made it happen, and we were excited to get that done. So shout out to Max. Come see me again for another rock, paper, scissors game. Maybe we'll up the ante a little bit next time. And moving right along. It says, Sean, we need a video of your personal collection. Sounds like you have some mega fire. All right, guys. So we actually did a personal collection video, I think about 5 or 6 months ago, maybe, of everyone in the office's watch collection. Now, things have changed at the office. We've had some new hires. We've had some people leave the team. So in addition to that, we've also had a lot of pickups watch-wise. So I am excited to bring you guys a new collection video coming soon. Not sure exactly when that's gonna drop. I would say probably within the next 90 days, you'll be seeing that. So look forward to that. We definitely picked up a lot of cool watches for our personal collections, and you guys are gonna be shocked at what some of us picked up. So be ready for that, and just keeping you guys up to date there. The next one says, oh, this is a funny one. So it says, you can't buy a watch from a different region. The time will be wrong. So guys, wherever you buy a watch in the world, it doesn't matter where you buy the watch, because of the fact that you're able to set the time. Now, there is specific watches that are set to specific time zones. For instance, the AP equation of time, or maybe you buy a date that the time won't be set to a specific time, but the date wheel will be set to a different language. For instance, Arabic or Spanish, or I believe German. There's a few different Rolex variations that will have a date wheel, a day wheel that will say a different, either, like I said, German, English, another language, Spanish. Those you can change actually at the store, but when you buy the watch, if it for instance says lunes for Monday, or sábado or domingo, and you want it to say Monday or Saturday or Sunday, you're not going to be able to do that because it is set to Spanish. Even though the date will be correct, the day will be correct, the time and date will not be incorrect no matter where you are in the world when you buy a watch. If you go back to your respective country or your town or city, whatever it may be, you can set the exact time and dates on that watch for where you are in that specific time zone for the most part. Next up, another funny one. It says, none of these watches are worth, let me read this exactly. None of these watches is worth more than $1,000. They keep finessing these guys and making astonishing, spelt wrong, profits. All right, guys, so this is something that I wanted to talk to you guys about because it happens so many times where people want to know, how are the margins in watches, or how do things work? So for the most part, I'm not a CPA, I'm not a financial advisor, but just to give you a little bit of idea about our business, how we work here. So whenever we sell a watch to a customer, our goal is for in the next 6 months that they're going to make or lose 10%. Now, that's a goal of ours. We really strive to make that happen by selling quality pieces, the correct pieces, and selling them, at very fair prices for the market. And hopefully you don't see big swings or adjustments. Hopefully, you're either flat, maybe you lose a little bit, or you do very well on your investment. So as far as making astonishing profits on all watches, I will tell you that for the stuff that we're selling here at TimePieceTrading, the stuff that's more normal, more mainstream, that you're gonna see every day, the Rolexes, APs, RMs, and Pateks, to be honest with you, it's a very competitive market, and it's actually very tough to mark up stuff tremendously to make huge profits. So there is times here and there where you will do very well on a watch. Maybe you bought it very correct a long time ago. Maybe the market changed on it. For the most part, we have a very standard profit structure here at TimePieceTrading, and we stick within that. And for the most part, we try to give the best deals possible because our goal is for people to buy from us, come back, trade, and continue to buy from us and have that long-term business model. It's kind of awkward when you slam someone over the head with something and then they come back to trade it and things aren't looking so good on their investment. So we try to stay true to that. We try to give the best deal that we can for the market, and we really hope that everything does well as far as your investment, and everyone here is like family. So definitely to answer that question, it can happen. Yes, you can do very well on an investment. I have many clients that have bought a watch for, let's say, $50,000 and came back and sold it to me for $270,000 or $300,000 or $100,000 even. These are astonishing profits, but it is just part about being in the game, holding onto your watches and buying and selling from the right people. A term that I heard a long time ago that I stand by is, you don't buy a watch, you buy your dealer. So make sure you're buying from reputable people that are giving you good products at good prices. Moving right along, it says, y'all are dope, keep going. I'm based in Miami and can help you guys out with the production side of things. Steven. All right, guys. So as you know, we have Tyler. You don't shoot here at Timepiece Trading. He does all of our production, all of our videography, all of our social media. He's absolute killer behind the camera. Tyler, really appreciate you. So thank you so much for everything. He's filming this actually right now and hearing this, so pretty funny. That being said, as far as working at Timepiece Trading, if you guys are interested, we do have various positions open right now. Currently, we are looking for a finance or / accounting guy, or a team of let's say 1 or 2 people for accounting. We are looking for personal assistants, and we are looking for possibly in the future more positions here, but those are the ones that we're actively looking for right now. Also inventory. So if you have experience with those, or you just have experience in general, or you want to join the team, definitely send your resume in to us. We're going to pop up something right here on the screen so you guys can go check it out. Send in your resume and we'll take a look and see if you can fit the team. Lastly, okay, so this was actually my favorite one. We saved the best for last. It says, do you guys get mad or upset if customers come in and ask questions and window shop? Genuine question. All right, guys. So this is a problem, I would say, that a lot of jewelers have when they are a retailer on, like, let's say a first floor level of a building, or they are in a jewelry district, or they're on 47th Street in New York in a booth downstairs, or they're in the Seabold building here in Miami, or jewelry district in LA. All those guys who are on the first floor, you know, buildings that have walk-in customers, oftentimes customers will come in, they'll window shop, they'll try stuff on, whatever it may be. They'll ask questions on pricing, they'll do what's called phishing. I'm sure a lot of people out there will know what phishing is. It's a prevalent thing in today's market. Now, as far as Timepiece Trading, to sort of consolidate this, our approach to buying and selling watches here at Timepiece Trading, we have things down to a little bit of a science. So we try to be as straightforward as we can. We try to make sure that our time is protected as well as our clients' time. And we also try to make sure that everyone that comes in here has adequate time to spend with us. If someone's going to be making a big purchase or selling an item or wants to hang out with us, you want to dedicate time correctly and make sure that we're focused and can spend time with them. Sometimes here at the office, it gets pretty crazy, people flying in and out. Sometimes this room will have 30, 40, 50 people in it. You just never know what's gonna happen in a day. It's pretty crazy. For the most part, do we get mad about window shopping? To be honest with you, we do not get mad about window shopping. So the way that we look at it is, whenever someone comes into the office, as long as they have genuine intentions and they really feel as if one day they might be making a purchase, or they really want to check out stuff, or they have that, genuine intention, that's good for us. We're happy to have that happen. For the most part, if you make it into the office, it's typically pretty serious because we are appointment only. So you are probably going to be buying or selling something. As far as people just coming in to essentially, waste time, that typically doesn't happen. When that does happen, it is a little bit upsetting, maybe not in person, but let's say someone hits us up on Instagram with the intention of just wasting time, or playing games or whatever that is. It is frustrating as a jeweler, but that being said, it is part of the game in every business. I mean, it's like calling into a restaurant and asking, hey, do you have this, or how much is this, or calling into a store and asking them what they have or their pricing, or getting a quote from, you're building a house or you're buying a car, whatever it may be. For the most part, we try to keep our interactions pretty concise, pretty straightforward, and we try to get things done with efficiency. So I wouldn't say it is annoying or we don't get mad or upset, unless someone's deliberately wasting time, in which we will call them out and say, you're literally deliberately wasting time in here. If someone came in and they took out all the boxes and they tried on every single watch in the box, even though sometimes that is what it takes to get a deal done. But for the most part, we try to cater the experience to having fast and efficient deals for us and for our clients, because at the end of the day, if someone comes in here and they end up wasting 4 hours of time, that's maybe 8 different people that had 30-minute appointments that could have spent time with us and really had a great time, where one guy was just messing around for 4 hours. For the most part, we don't let that happen. It does not happen. Most people that reach out to us are very genuine and they look forward to doing business with us, as us with them, and that's how things end up. So thank you guys for your comments. I really appreciate it. Please continue to comment, like, subscribe. We really look forward to hearing feedback, and let us know what you guys want to see, because that's the one thing I'm missing here. So drop a comment down below and we'll see what we can do.